for a new and different perspective every week on LEGO sets, news, media, and more. You're listening to the BCC Podcast. Today is Tuesday, January 26th of 2021, and you're listening to episode 249 of the BCC Podcast. I'm LQ, and joining me today is Maluris. Okay, is that really what you're going with? Alright. And Leo. Glad you did it before the podcast so we didn't have to keep hearing you smack. Mace. Ford. And Orion. Leo? Oh, we lost Leo! So, today we have a LEGO Ideas-based episode. That's about it. We're talking about the last review, which we never talked about previously when it came out because we had more important things to talk about at the time, I guess. Well, grab that one. I asked you to grab all the ones we hadn't covered. We'll do that one too. Yeah, we'll do that. Go grab it. Well, so yeah, someone has to organize that before we're on air. I'm open to do it if you organize it. By the way, next week will be our 250th episode, Wednesday at 8:30 EST, featuring LJ as we talk about violence and LEGO. Violence! Bionicle taught me this. Bionicle caused Fall Guys, you know? At this point... Alright, so let's go back to the second 2020 LEGO Ideas review. This is when we were on a hiatus from podcasting. Oh, I forgot to unmute everyone else. Oh, that's great.
Oh, thanks, Liam.
So does that mean all of our introductions were nothing?
Yeah, I heard him.
This is
Right,
an industrial-sized ooze.
I apologize to
heard me
everyone.
talk about the burrito that Leo was eating.
And yes, I know this is a recurring issue. There's actually a very simple way of fixing it.
Happened before.
Yes, this has happened before.
Okay, I've been doing good on it lately. Tonight was a particularly difficult night for me, though. I am not well.
He backslipped.
Ford, eating 12 buffalo wings is not that many.
I don't know. It seems like a
No,
lot.
it's
Ford, I have consumed the
Ford,
maximum of
don't make
36
me-
chicken wings.
Ford, don't make
That's
me make
not
a small
normal.
man joke,
What is
okay?
wrong?
You're just
I'll
very
do it.
small.
I am a
Not
man, Ford! That's what's wrong with me!
Liam's
Please go.
practically 6 foot. He can fit a few more chicken wings.
I think he is 6 feet.
I'm 5'10".
Oh,
I don't know.
okay,
I never
okay.
took my feet out and measured Liam, so
Remember,
I honestly
he's 2
have
feet
no
shorter
idea.
than I am.
I find that hard to believe.
I mean, I am.
Yeah,
tiny.
okay, I have taken my feet out and
Yeah,
measured
Leo
Liam.
is the tallest of everyone. What are you,
Oh,
Leo? Like 6'2"?
6'1", 6
What are
foot,
you, like
around there.
7'5"?
What are you, like some kind of Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
See, Leo, you wouldn't expect him to be that tall until you see him in person because, like, his head is also taller. So, from a camera, he looks totally like a
hair.
normal-sized person. But then when you see him in person, he's actually pretty tall.
Mm.
Seems
Unless he's wearing like combat boots or something.
It's been a long
Unless
time.
Mace.
Alright, so quick introductions again. Here we have Maluris,
I am here.
Mace,
Again?
Yep.
Hello once again.
Leo,
I just finished a refreshing glass of milk.
Ford,
No, you finished a burrito. Do not lie.
and Orion.
Oh,
Hi. I'm really curious about the burrito.
I will cut out that botched part in the official
I am
release.
curious about what kind of milk Leo drinks.
So, to recap
I'm
again...
assuming cow.
Wait, LQ. Sombrero Man wishes you well.
Oh, thank you. We'll see if I get through this podcast.
He needs to barf on the podcast. I did it. He needs to do it.
No, I was not going to mention what it was that was happening.
Oh, I thought that's why he was
Cat's out
wishing
of
you
the
well.
bag now.
I just... Anyway, today is a LEGO Ideas Day. We're going to talk about the LEGO Ideas products qualifying for review, which we had not talked about previously for one reason or another.
Fill me with such hope.
So we're actually going to start off with the second 2020 review, with the record-breaking 35 ideas qualifying.
Oh boy.
So, just a moment here.
Are we going to start
the
at the
last
bottom and work to number
review
1, or are
period?
we going to start at number 1 and just go...
We're going to go by the blog post
We'll start
here.
number one.
Okay.
I think I provided you all with the link to the blog post.
Oh, and my
You did.
bonsai
You did.
tree finally arrived. I haven't.
Oh, it
opened
did?
but,
I haven't
like,
ordered one yet. Because I was...
I
Very
like
nice.
I like the box though. Just
It
I
was
don't
sold
have-
out when I went to get it. Did they saw? Oh, it's not an idea set. Doesn't have like the nice flap box like the Tron set does it.
Is it
Um,
Creator X?
Wait, how do you mean flat box?
You know, like no, like it has a little flap on the end rather than
Oh.
having to break it open.
No, it
Because yeah, I think only Lego
no,
Ideas
it
has
doesn't
those.
have that, which is a little bit disappointing. But like, I don't know. Honestly, I haven't opened it yet though because it just looks neat.
Yeah, I
And
wanted to
wasn't
get
even,
one.
I wasn't even supposed to get mine. They said I wouldn't get mine until like the middle of February or
Huh.
something.
I went to
Yeah,
order
I
it
got
on
anyway.
January 2nd. I went to order it because I have a gift card also for Lego, and it was already
Very
gone.
nice. Rip.
So I've kind of given up on buying any more new sets until next month because they're all sold out.
Rip once
Should be
again.
getting the Trouble on Tatooine tomorrow. So
Oh, very nice.
finally have that Beskar Mando.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
I keep forgetting that the Beskar version wasn't the one released before.
Yeah, I mean,
Do
it
not
should.
trust me,
weird.
I have all the 2020 ones.
All right, so let's get to the review here.
There was an actual flat Earth one.
What?
We'll get this.
Okay. So yes, 35 reviews have qualified this wave.
Well, this
And-
is for the second. There's 25 more after this.
Yes, I'm talking about this specific wave here.
That's
Let's just
60.
go bit by bit here. First off, we have the Mountain Windmill.
It's pretty, but we don't need it as a set, you know?
I
I
think
thought-
it's neat.
Originally, I thought this was without looking at the title. I just saw the picture and I thought this was the Zelda.
It
set,
does look kind of like that.
Another- another
which
Zelda
again is why I always said it looked a little generic.
the background doesn't do it any favors with, differentiating it from Zelda. I like it.
I mean, it's nice.
You
doesn't
know
need
that
a
if
spot.
Lego you did this one though, it would end up like the blacksmith
Yeah, that's what I
house.
was thinking.
Have like moss all. Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, the
even
moss
has
would just be
glittering on
green
it.
bricks. It would
Now, this one
just be
doesn't
green
use
bricks.
like as massive of an amount as bricks as the blacksmith does, though. So I don't think it'd be
That's
quite as
very
bad.
true. Do we really need a decayed windmill, though? It's a very
Sure,
limited
it's
amount of
kind of nice.
spaces. Do we really need this to be one of them?
I mean, we need something else for the classic
I'm down.
castle people to be like, I want more classic castle about. So
They
This
can have
isn't
more
classic
castle
castle
after we get
itself.
more Bionicle.
It's true.
It's
By the
true.
way,
We'll always
Bionicle
get more
one-
castle.
suck it, nerds.
We'll always have more knights. We'll always have more pirates. We'll always have more astronauts. We won't always have more Bionicle.
Also, I'm kidding. You people are great.
All right, and yeah, there's not much more to discuss there. I would
No.
probably get if I had room. Next up, Greendale Community College. I assume this is a TV show I don't know anything about.
Based on the TV show Community.
It's
yes.
I think you guys like what Psych and like some other show or something that you guys really like, right?
Yeah, I like
You guys watch
Psych is
Park and
excellent,
Rec?
that is
Yeah,
correct.
Parks and Recreation.
Parks and Rec is
Yeah, if
excellent,
you like
that is correct.
those, you'd probably
Psych-
like Community.
Psych is a beautiful show.
The first 3 seasons were pretty good. The last 3 seasons were a colossal train wreck. So it's
I tried
quite
watching.
fascinating.
It was just a little too cheesy for me, but I don't know.
It is
I haven't-
very, very cheesy.
I haven't watched any of Community, but it's not too bad. I'd take this over Friends. Plus, if you wanted to own a Donald Glover minifigure, like if you're a big fan of Donald Glover and you're a big fan of Lego, this would be
Just
nice
like you
to
are.
have.
Wait, hasn't Donald Glover
No,
gotten a minifigure already?
They made
Yeah.
a Lando.
Yes, the
Oh
Lando
yeah,
Donald Glover,
he's
yeah.
Sorry, fake Lando.
not Hando.
Lando.
Lando.
I just said Lando Calrissian.
Oh,
It's Star Wars. Who cares?
I care.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Who
Yeah,
cares
see,
about
Kevin
one of the
cares.
quintessential pieces of American mythos?
Lucasfilm doesn't care.
Well, no one asked you.
I
for
don't have much more to say
but
about this one.
Community.
Yeah,
I
It's
don't-
a
told
pretty
to watch
well
the
designed
show
build.
because I went to community college. I've never gotten around to it. It just doesn't look like something that would.
Oh,
interest
it's
me.
also done by the
Rick and Morty
Dan
guys.
Harmon, who wrote Rick and Morty.
Mhm.
Not, it's obviously not as good as Rick and Morty, but
On.
The first 3 seasons are probably better, but the last 3 probably not as good.
of Rick and Morty.
No, the first 3 seasons of Community were
Oh,
probably better than Rick and Morty. The last 3 were probably not. I don't know.
I don't.
They won't. It was a colossal train wreck.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
Yes. I know you're not going to watch all 6 seasons.
Leo, this
I
new
don't
one's
see
for
this
you.
one passing just because Community does not have the mass appeal something like Seinfeld does.
Or,
Yeah,
or
plus
Friends.
it's-
Wait, was it Friends or Seinfeld that passed?
Both.
Both. They're
Oh.
huge. It's no
Oh,
surprise that they
Okay,
did.
and Big Bang Theory did as well, right?
Mhm.
That was huge
That's weird how
too.
there have been so many like sitcoms that have won. I don't know. I
Still
guess they
no
just grew.
Office.
Yeah.
I want
But
the
Office-
UK Lego
Go back to
Office set. Dang it.
UK one was terrible. in
No,
my opinion.
that's like my favorite TV show. It's like
I was
emblematic of the pain and cringe of human life.
I thought it was pretty
Yeah,
boring
but
and
it
I couldn't
wasn't
understand what people were
It was
saying.
very boring.
Yeah,
Not British, are you?
go watch your Marvels. Your
They're not cinema anyway.
I don't think the original British Office counted as cinema either.
fine to each their own.
All right, next
I'm
up,
glad you enjoyed it.
Lego Heroes Quest is a Lego D&D board. I do not see
Never
this one
gonna make
passing.
So here's the thing.
I
This
thought
literally
Heroica
cannot pass
existed.
because they Hasbro just crowdfunded a reboot of Hero Quest, the game.
Well, I
which
mean, they
I'm
could change
really
the name.
About it, but I guess he's gone. So yeah.
Doesn't
No, I'm right here.
No way.
May I do the bit?
Okay.
Fine.
Hero Quest is the best game ever made, and anyone who says otherwise is wrong.
That's
Is
it.
that is
Best
that
thing about Hero Quest is the miniatures. Made in the glory days before Games Workshop was destroyed from within. There's not an inch of pretentious oversculpting about them. Any man can tell they are from 9 yards away. And I know this because I've tested with a team of crack Russian ex-Soviet scientists.
I thought you were gonna say a
is
team of
that Willem-
crackheads.
Is that Willem Dafoe from Spider-Man?
No,
No.
hard from YouTube.
Oh, okay. Hasbro, they make the gummy bears, right?
Yeah.
Gummy
They also make
That's always
videos about the
confusing.
gummy bears.
here and there and everywhere.
It's like if Lego had a massively successful gum line. It's very strange.
But yeah, this literally cannot pass. So
Mhm. And it wouldn't even without.
Wait,
that.
is this a licensed set?
Yes,
Yes,
it'd be
it
like
is.
Oh, that's stupid.
Hero Quest is an old Sword and Sorcery board game.
Yeah, that would
Created.
never happen. Lego, it's not getting a right to another toy line is something completely different than like a movie or
Yeah,
something.
It'll be almost like making a Conan set,
yeah.
but basing it on old Marvel comic artwork.
But I suppose this got posted before like the Hero Quest
Yes, it did. I remember when it was
and got like, the full support before it even happened. So
yeah.
that's a thing. And
I will
that
say
got funded like overnight, didn't it?
yeah, because it has a lot. Hero Quest has a lot of nostalgia appeal.
I mean, heck, I want it, and I never even played it before.
That just goes to show it's easy to sell you things forward.
And
Yeah.
the piece- and the miniatures unpainted, so that could have been fun.
Then next up we have Brick West Studios, and this is a cool set.
Yeah,
I'm
It's
not
cool.
sure how it would be produced though.
It's not gonna make it. It's two studios and two Western. It's got to be one or the other. I don't object to it, but I don't see it getting made.
I mean,
You know, if this if
studio
the if the artwork for this for the submission was just in black and white, you could just say, "Oh, this is just the Mank Legos Lego idea set."
Mank is a
No.
movie that you can see on Netflix.
Yeah, well, yeah. Sorry,
I
one
had no
will
idea what
understand.
you're talking about.
I like.
I just told you it's a movie.
I know.
It's
Before that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very plain though. I don't know, and too
You're very
specific as well.
I mean, this could never happen, but I still like it. Like, I like that it has the like the camera on the rail there, and the switch for the explosion. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
These little things.
I like the saloon a lot, and
Yeah.
if it was just that, I feel like it have a better chance. I'm still not going to say it doesn't have any chance. I could see it being adapted.
I could
I-
see,
I-
if they downsize things, they
I
might
could
be able
see the saloon just made as a facade.
Ooh,
Also,
could you
I-
imagine like a Coliseum sized just saloon?
Lego's biggest set of all time, the Lego Saloon.
Yeah, I know, right?
I want to do. I just want to make the Vanderland gang. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to make the apple dumpling game?
Wouldn't that be
Lego
the best
Red
thing?
Dead went.
Lego Red Dead
Oh, yeah.
Redemption would be awesome.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! Could you imagine a Lego Dutch minifigure?
Yes.
I feel like that wouldn't be the hardest thing in the world to mock.
Are there Lego cigars? Has that ever been a thing? Because you can't
Nope.
have a Lego Dutch
No.
without a Lego
Um,
cigar.
Just use one of the Harry Potter ones.
You
Yeah.
can probably find something that's third party, Orion.
You know that
Okay.
Tubi stuff the Lego uses in some sets? Like not the lightsaber blade, like the
I
stuff that has that hollow core. Just
Yeah.
and they just cut some of that to
Oh,
shorter lengths, and that can be a cigar.
Maybe get like a
Yeah.
black string or something like that in the center. Fill
I
it
don't
in.
think you need the string. I think it'd be fine.
Yeah, it could work, and I think you could even put a stud on it. Like, I think it's just big enough for that.
Yeah, it does fit a stud, I believe. It at least fits a clip, so I
Okay.
assume it fits a stud.
Or you could get one of those
That could
studs
work.
in the center to like make it so it looks like it's on fire or something.
Mm.
That'd be interesting.
I just get a real cigar and just
All
just
right,
plop it down.
next up, House from Up.
This could happen. They've done Wallies and Stitches before. Or did they not do Stitch?
They did not do Stitch.
No.
Okay, well, they did do Wally. I could see
Yeah.
the house.
I
being
wish I
made.
could still. I'd like Wally to be re-released. I'd buy him.
This one doesn't
This
excite
isn't,
me. but
I would
it's
honestly
fine.
not mind this being like the one. This is a good one. I feel like
Interesting. You hate Up.
Well, no, I don't hate Up. I think it's fine, but as like a set, I think this is a cool like idea. I like how immaculate it looks.
The weather vane is fantastic.
Yeah, it is
Oh,
really
yeah.
well
Look at
done.
that.
Like it's stuff like it's the little things.
Yeah, I like this set a lot, and I could see it going through.
Mm-hmm.
The man, they did really good work on the balloons too.
Mm-hmm. Balloons look like candy.
Oh, and wait, did you see like just the work on the minifigures? What's the kid's name?
My name is
Let
Russell
me
Bliss or
get a
something?
closer look at the minifigures here.
Kid from Up.
Ugh.
They did a really good job with him.
Wow.
Yeah, his looks pretty good. Carl looks a bit creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Carl looks pretty.
His walker is very
Uh,
oversized too.
Man, you could kill somebody with that thing.
He
Yeah.
did.
I think including the nose was a mistake.
Oh yeah, he did
I
kill somebody with his walker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They even got... Oh god.
Spoiler alert.
They
is-
removed Russell's nose. Why does Carl still have his nose?
Exactly.
If they removed the
Very
nose, it
weird.
probably would look way better.
Mm-hmm. The backpack's really well designed.
That dog is like very unfortunate.
Speaking of that, I
don't
want to
know
see what Winnie the
I don't
Pooh's gonna
know
look like.
That or the Tigger.
This is definitely better than the Tigger. I really want to see what Winnie the Pooh's gonna come out as.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have Animal Crossing: New Horizons Nook's Cranny.
This isn't happening. This isn't happening.
Figure with his weird eyes. Oh.
Oh yeah, the
Mm.
minifigure. I don't know. I think this has a pretty good chance too. Obviously, they have a good
It must
relation with
never
Nintendo
happen.
now. Why,
Breath of the
Leo?
Wild is a better
Because
idea, and that got
I
rejected
cannot
last
stand the
time.
vulture.
Literally
in
last
Smash
time.
Bros.
Well, for one, Brett, that set
For
did
one,
not have
what?
as large of an appeal as this set.
Are you sure? I
Yeah.
think Legend of Zelda is more popular than Animal Crossing.
Not this year. Not last.
People made as big a deal out of Breath of the Wild as they have Animal Crossing New Horizons.
I'm pretty sure Animal Crossing is outsold at this point too.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
I don't quote me on that, but no, seriously, Animal Crossing has more cultural relevance, and it has a lot more relevance with casual audiences that would buy Lego
Then wait,
Mm,
what?
But it does,
than Breath of the Wild.
You think so?
it does
Yeah.
kind of have a fleeting cultural relevance.
I think there are
Not-
definitely more like Facebook moms that play this game than Breath of the Wild because it's very much like one of those Facebook games where like I don't know, one of those cosmetic games that people were really into on Facebook in like the early 2010s, you know. So there's an audience there, but I don't know. Breath of the Wild though, that's more like a Star Wars or something, you know.
Their biggest licensed property.
Yeah, it's more like an iconic thing.
Well, Zelda's definitely not their biggest licensed property. Mario is.
No, that's Mario. I'm just saying
But,
Star
like-
Wars is Lego's biggest licensed property that they work on.
Oh no,
Eh.
I was just saying
Not
I was,
anymore.
I was saying like Zelda is like a Star Wars, and then like Animal Crossing is I don't actually even know how to define it really, but one is like is it more? I'd say like Zelda is more iconic than Animal Crossing.
It's definitely more
right?
iconic, but
Like-
I'd say that a specific location from Breath of the Wild is not as iconic as Animal Crossing is currently. That because Breath of the Wild is not the most iconic
Oh.
of Zelda.
Yeah, everyone
yeah.
goes to Nook's Cranny, right? Because they all owe money to Tom Nook.
Yes.
Well,
I still don't feel
Really
like
good
any of
job.
that makes this likely to happen.
I feel
Yeah,
like, and also since the Breath of the Wild one was rejected, Nintendo actually works with Lego now. They hadn't before.
They did during the last rejection period.
Well, that deal wouldn't have gone through at the point where they're actually reviewing it, though.
Oh right, because it was
Are you
technically
sure about that? 'Cause it was during the Bionicle one. There was a rejected.
Liam, throw this picture up on the.
But then wait, was there also?
You act like it's so
the,
easy for me to just throw pictures up. It's already
wait,
up there.
Didn't they also do Hyrule Castle?
It's funny though.
They did, and remember, there could be other reasons. Hyrule Castle is way too big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is up there, Ryan. It was already on the screen.
What
If they
if?
keep this set
Well,
in
not
the size
zoomed
that
in,
it is,
it's
it's
fine.
going to cost
So many
upwards of $100.
Saturn
Yeah, that's
V.
average for Lego ideas. The Hyrule Castle is like a $300 set.
But they did also make the Saturn V, and that was huge.
But not $300 huge.
I mean, I still think they could do it.
They would obviously remove like
Guy-
most of the ground for this set and just keep the store itself. But I think this has a good chance.
It's not going to make it. I don't see any chance. I could be
I
wrong,
don't
but I
think
really
so,
don't think
mainly just because, like, the iconic or the part of this that's iconic is the Nook's Crannies sign. Otherwise, it's literally just a random building.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you could have chosen something else. Maybe I know that like the building is iconic, but it's really just the sign that's selling it. The building itself isn't very special or interesting at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But then like I don't know. You have a ton of Animal Crossing fans who will just vote for it because it's Animal Crossing. So maybe you do have a point there, but it'd be a very boring set. I feel.
I don't feel that. I would love this set, and I would easily buy it.
But you're the Animal Crossing fan he's talking about.
But there are a lot of Animal Crossing fans still. Again, it was like the biggest game of last year.
It also feels like a fleeting biggest game of last year, from what
I still feel I didn't
see.
get my money's worth out of it.
It's because you don't play casually enough.
I don't-
And casual
You accused
people
me
don't.
originally of being too casual at gaming.
No,
Casual people don't fanboy as hard as the non-casuals.
You'd be surprised with Animal Crossing has an incredibly dedicated fan base. Remember, this
I think you might
franchise
be
has been around
surprised-
for a
Oh,
no, I
long
don't
time.
doubt I don't doubt that at all. It was just way too superficial.
Like, also remember,
for me
Animal Crossing is
personally.
one of the only Nintendo themes to have held a long-running amiibo series that's not Smash Bros.
I don't deny that it has fans. I don't think there's enough and not powerful enough to make.
Oh, there
Yes,
definitely is.
I-
Animal Crossing merchandise sells incredibly well.
Yeah, Mace, I think you underestimate their power.
I
The
think y'all
thing though is,
overestimate.
I think it had. This is very strange. I don't know how to explain why I think this, but I have this gut feeling where if it was an official Lego set, it would sell like hotcakes. But in the phase of getting voted for a set, I don't think it'll get many votes at all.
It already
can't
got the
explain
votes.
Why? No, but I mean, like against like some of these other sets.
Well, that's
like,
not.
when
They're not
it's
voted
shaped-
on at this point.
Oh, they're not.
No.
Oh, okay, I didn't know how the process.
Well, how many
decided
times have we
by
done this and you
internal
don't know how it works?
And the
Well-
internal committee decides which ones they will make. They'll pick their favorites and move on.
No, because I knew that like they get voted in originally, but then I thought that there was like another vote because we had never really talked about the finalizing.
No, at this
process.
point, the designers decide if it can be a set.
So
Mhm.
do they? So wait, are the designers like? Do they just decide based off of what's most practical to design?
They
or-
use a number of
Sometimes.
factors. They don't say all of them. They based on like what they can get the licenses for, what they think would sell the best, what probably upper management wants.
What they
Okay.
think is a cool design or fun, new creative ways to put pieces together.
Oh, so okay, so in that case, oh yeah, 100%. This is not winning like at all.
See.
I'm not
Because
saying
it
it has like the
shouldn't-
biggest chance, but I think it has a lot bigger chance than you're saying.
I
don't
think
think it has a
the
big chance,
Western
though.
one has more of a chance than this one.
No, the Western one is
Because-
too large in comparison.
If it
This
was
one you
the-
could easily put around $90 to $100 once you like parse out some of the useless bits.
Well, then I think they both have an equal chance. Then, if we were
Mhm.
saying, but yeah, if it's because I just thought it was just like a second round of voting that was decided. But yeah, if it's just Lego designers deciding, yeah, there's I would actually bet money on that this doesn't win.
Mm-hmm. Not that
Again-
I don't want it to, but you know.
No,
Again, though, I think you guys underestimate the power of the Animal Crossing franchise. Now, profitable it is, though.
no, but I mean like from
I
a
think
Lego
you
designer's
overestimate
perspective.
No, I don't
Like-
overestimate it, Mace. This is based on statistics.
No, you're wrong and not me. I have said so. It is
Now,
true.
if it was like not Tom Cook's crook, yeah,
Tom
Tom
Nook's crook.
Nook's
Tim Cook's.
Cranny. Ah, my
As in
Never mind.
Yeah,
I can't speak.
Tim
You're
Cook's
good.
granny.
It would be
Yes, now
cool
there's
if
a
it
Lego
was
set.
just the Animal Crossing like template island that they made. Like that would be cooler. Like I would actually, even though I didn't like the game Animal Crossing, I would actually consider buying a Lego set that was like the island itself. Because
That
then it's kind of neat. Because then you could like make your own island in Lego and customize it.
That would be incredibly expensive. If you're talking about this already being too expensive, remember this is like 1% of the island.
Well, no, I was not like a huge full scale island. You could do like a mini kind of island. It could actually even be about the same size as like this set, but then it's like with micro architecture.
I don't know.
That would be
I
something.
can see that being more likely. "Quote unquote" collector's pieces, I could see being improved more than one small building.
I do
But I could
wonder
be wrong.
though, in theory, if this did pass, what is the minifigure just there? Like, I wonder what they would do to improve.
I'm sure they
that.
would improve it.
They could
Yeah,
add
they'd have a couple of minifigs.
It'd probably be Tom Nook and not like some guy.
They'd probably include a villager still.
You still have villager
Yeah,
and
probably be 2 different villagers, Tom Nook, and maybe Isabel and 1 or 2 others.
Ooh, like Animal Crossing brickheads. That would be cool.
Oh,
Yeah, that could work.
you get a
That
Tom
could
Nook?
happen too. And their style would lend itself to brickheads pretty well.
I don't know if I get a Tom Nook. I'd definitely get like an Isabella.
I hate Isabel.
Of course,
Isabel's
should
the worst thing to
probably-
happen to the Animal Crossing franchise.
I thought she was just a mainstay. Actually, I didn't know
No,
she
she's
was
only been
new.
in 2 of like the 6 games or 5 games.
Hmm.
Yeah, the first 3 she was not in. So she's a very new character. All right,
Okay.
We should probably get on
let's
to the
move
next
forward. This one's boring.
one. It's a car, who cares?
It is
I
not
haven't got
the Ford
a car in Lego before.
Yes, we've
I
gotten
don't
a
think
car.
they have.
No, this
No.
car.
Oh, okay.
No.
I swear I've seen like minus the head rack. I
It is
swear
not
we've
the
seen.
flying Ford Anglia from Harry Potter. It is the
Oh, is that the same model? That one
no.
as
This
because
is a Trabant
Trabant
601.
601. Whatever that is.
Just just
I'm not a huge car person.
Anyway, we don't need to dwell on that one. It's not very interesting. At least not.
I
Lego
should have blurred the
cars,
license
we got
plate.
enough of them.
Box them now.
not bad model though. Not a bad model.
It's very well designed though. So props to whoever designed that.
Indeed. And there is a big market for this kind of thing.
Yeah.
It would do better if it was a train.
Some people would agree.
Or pirate ship. Or castle. who
But
knew?
wait, the next one though, Liam, you're gonna love this one.
Yes. A night at the museum.
Well, I know Leo will also like this one because of a certain character in it.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. There is a Robert.
Oh, that's right.
Williams in it.
Sacagawea.
And
Okay.
Leo's favorite character would be the monkey, of course.
Oh, they put in Dexter the Capuchin monkey.
Exactly.
What? But where?
Well,
is
maybe.
it?
Yeah. Yes, I think so. Is it that him behind the door?
Isn't the animated
Yeah.
Night at the Museum coming out this year?
Yeah, this year,
Yeah,
but it is
I
coming
heard
out.
that was a
An
thing.
animated sequel coming out, yes, but no release date has been announced as far as I am aware.
Is it a TV show or just an actual movie?
I think it's a movie.
Animated movie for Disney Plus.
Okay.
Really?
I'm surprised it's not a TV show. This kind of thing would lend itself pretty well to like an animated TV show, kind of like a Scooby Doo esque sort of thing.
/ teaching kids about history kind of thing.
Well, yeah.
Night at the Museum is not very historically accurate.
I mean, hey,
But if
with the way
Disney
things
were
seem to be
greenlight
going, I think these
show
kids
about
need
it-
some lessons in history, in good history. Just
Disney was to make a series about it and have it go on for a while, I would think it would try to teach certain historical
I don't know
events.
if I want Disney teaching history. They just removed Peter Pan from their children's.
And
they
Peter
removed
Pan-
Peter Pan from what?
From
They removed Disney Plus removed Peter Pan and Dumbo and all kinds of other movies from their like children's sort of like slot of like account slot because they thought it was too racially insensitive.
So
That
I
being said,
guess
I always
I
loved
don't know.
Peter Pan, and if they ever do the same thing to the Jungle Book, I will be very grumpy.
Isn't there a video of
I don't think the Jungle Book is racist though. There's only like one human in it.
Exactly. Well, no.
Well,
There's two.
unless it's like the aristocrats where they have like the incredibly like offensive like Siamese twin cats, you know.
That's not Aristocrats.
Lady and the
That's Lady
Tramp.
and the Tramp.
No, that
No,
is
that's,
Aristocrats.
That is aristocrats. I
It
know
is
my
Aristocrats.
aristocrats. Okay, I saw that movie like 200 times. When I
Well,
was a
it's
kid.
also
you
in
know
Lady
it
and the
so
Tramp.
much that you totally know that it's actually called Aristocats.
You know the one thing though, like as a big Italian guy, as like a 40% Italianer, I'm fine with like the Italian stereotypes. Like I love the guy the Mamma Mia's and the meatballs and everything like that, and Lady and the
Wonder he
Tramp and
likes
everything.
the Irish one so much.
I'm pretty sure what the guy's name is Mario, who
Does anyone-
serves them the spaghetti.
All right. I don't think this one has great odds just because it's past its prime. But we'll
Yeah.
But
see.
Disney does own it, and a lot of it has stuff going on outside of the film. And Disney is making a new movie, so they might
That is
ask
true.
Lego to encourage the set to be made. You know,
This particular design is pretty big though, too.
that's
Yeah, I don't know.
I would
I
like
don't
I like the effort put into it, but they did kind of botch the Easter Island head guy
Yeah.
a little bit. It would need to be fixed
What
up
do
a
you
bit.
mean? I cannot possibly think of anything wrong with it.
yeah, the very big
That's
smile.
the Easter Island guy.
Anyway, shall we move on?
Yes.
I just
Because,
totally messed up the stream.
we-
Next up,
we've got,
let's
like,
not spend too much
66.
on this one. Fast food corner. Lego does not make modular buildings from ideas.
Looks
Yes,
nice.
they
though,
will make
but
it is
they
very
definitely wouldn't
cool,
get this
though.
one, not only because it's a modular, but also because it's a bookstore.
So,
Just saying.
Maybe this would be the perfect place for the folks in your Lego city to get a couple of greasy.
I don't think
hamburgers.
Lego would have an issue with a drugstore.
I want
Well,
this.
hey, they can get their greasy
Avatar
hamburger,
needs
and
a
when they
round
feel hard,
two,
they
it
can
needs
get their
to
pet food.
try
Yeah.
again.
So
All right, so yeah, we'll just skip past that one. It's not getting. And there's another Avatar set coming up in the next review as well.
I would love a Lego Aang gang.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Angang.
Now,
Yeah.
remember, there has been Lego
No, I think
Avatar
this
once
one-
before. I don't see this as like very impossible, unless
not-
Nick will not license with Lego anymore.
Yeah,
If
maybe.
this doesn't happen, don't count on it ever happening.
This
We
is the
need
best
Lego
one I think I've seen so far. This is the pretty
pretty
good
good.
APA.
This is
Pretty
as
good
comprehensive as you will get.
And Uncle
They,
Iroh.
I'm not huge on their Toph, but
Lego
Bad
would
hair,
redo
though.
the
Top is
minifigures
okay.
anyways.
Yeah, they
the
always
only
do.
problem with the minifigures is the Zuko is just wrong.
Why? What's wrong with Zuko?
Well, they're all like every other character is.
oh, would
is
you have him have like the
one of season
ponytail
2
instead?
Empire, and then you have Zuko, who's like full on good guy season 3.
Well,
looks better
doing a
that way,
shaved
I mean,
head is pretty hard. I think this is a good Zuko.
What do you mean doing a
Yeah.
shaved head is really hard?
In
Aang's doing
Lego.
just fine.
Aang's isn't
And
just
that didn't
shaved,
look
he's
good in
bald.
movie.
Well,
Mhm.
no, he is shaved. He grows hair.
I know,
Oh,
but
that's
like
true.
Zuko
think-
had like a
I
thin
think
layer
Has
of
a
hair.
ponytail.
They do have a top knot piece, to be fair.
Yeah,
But
they
no
could-
thank
think
you, though.
It would be cool though. I think, especially if they're just doing like a one-off. Put like a lot of like effort into the Zuko minifigure. Give him like a little bit of fading on the actual brick piece itself, like his kind of shaved head look, and then have like a special ponytail, a top knot piece made.
Now, people
it could
mentioned
work really
Lego's
well.
Top Knot already does exist. If you've seen Just Too Good's reviews of the Avatar sets where he tries putting that piece on, it looks absolutely awful.
I mean,
That's
they
fair.
could try something,
But they shouldn't, though.
I'm sure by the time that a set like this would actually be put out to market, they'd have an option.
Plus, Season 3 Zuko's the best Zuko, so...
Mhm.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Never mind.
Sure.
I don't know. I like the other Zuko's more, just because, especially like Season 2 Zuko, because that's where he's like at the
Season 2
height
is
of.
the best Zuko. Come on.
I'm just here for Uncle Iroh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uncle Iroh's a loser who like plays Animal Crossing too much. Who cares?
Your failure at bossing say.
Let's move on to Portal 2. Now, Lego has also made Portal before, which makes this more likely and less likely at the same time. Yeah, in Lego Dimensions.
Lego Dimensions.
I would love this, but I don't see it happening. I don't think Portal is relevant enough anymore to justify it as much as
It's
I
as
would
relevant as when
buy
the
multiple
Dimensions
copies.
set came out.
Relevant than
You have to
but-
remember though. Remember, Lego made a Legotron ideas.
That's true.
Remember
That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay, you convinced me this will maybe happen, maybe.
Portal 2 is a pretty
And I think
timeless game, too.
I also think
I
that
love
from a
that.
Lego designer perspective, there's just a ton of dorks who like love Valve games, probably. So this would definitely appeal to the Lego designers by like a lot.
That's true. That's true. Okay, I'm optimistic now. If my
Just to
hopes
be
are
clear,
crushed,
it's not what the Lego
no.
designers like the most that passes. It's what goes by the
Well-
company's guidelines.
That definitely plays a factor, though.
Well, the main ones they'll present. I think this will be.
Well, they have to
one
present
them,
all
I
of
think.
them. All
No,
of them
but
are
I mean,
presented.
well, so
It's
wait,
not the designers
Lego
that choose themselves.
Oh,
It is the whole
Okay.
Lego group that chooses.
okay. Well, I don't know. It's still, I think, big possibility.
Next up, more cars.
BMW.
Do we need to spend much time here?
Moving
No.
on. Caribbean Clipper.
It's a ship.
It's definitely a ship. It's not
It
gonna.
looks
It's
better
it's
for
not
the
happening.
bottle.
Is this your Lego Pirates that you wanted?
Yes.
This is what you wanted.
I mean, I wouldn't
like
mind a Lego Pirates theme if they did like really big ships.
Yeah.
I mean, I like this ship. I think it is neat.
It's nice. It's nice. I like the
I would
sound.
think
It's
about buying it.
fine, but it's not gonna get it.
Yeah, I don't
It doesn't
think
stand
so.
out enough, especially with Barracuda Bay had just come out.
If this had been a pirate ship, maybe. It's just a ship, which isn't enough, I don't think.
I mean, like, it does have merit. There's a lot of pirate ships out there that, you can see from Lego, but they don't really do a regular, like, vessel.
Hmm.
This.
Mhm.
Next up, we
Yeah.
have Sheriff Safe with combination lock. I like this one.
It's really cool, but this isn't happening. It's got a gun in a bottle. Then again, Lego does make guns in bottles.
Yes, they
Maybe I'm
do.
wrong.
These are two things that are Lego pieces already. So
You're right, I may be wrong.
Combination lock too.
I believe yes, it does have one of them had a working combination lock.
Yeah.
I'd have to check
It
on this
even
one.
has like a code for the safe. 24.
It is a
possibilities.
lot of bricks, though.
This one's not gonna happen. It's just too
Lego
weird.
gun. Lego gun. Lego gun.
You're not. I don't think just 'cause something is weird. Remember, this is the same stuff we said about like the tree house. It would never happen because it was too out there, and it did happen. Or the
I
ship in
don't
the bottle.
remember.
Wait, yours
Ship in the bottle is
out there?
I mean, there's also the typewriter that happened too.
And the playable
Yeah, I
piano.
wouldn't have picked the typewriter. A playable piano
Seinfeld.
doesn't surprise me at all.
I would say
Seems
this
like
has a
something that-
chance.
Yeah, maybe.
I would say the chances are on the lower side. I wouldn't say it's not possible, but
But this is Lego ideas. They've gone
Speaking
with
of low
foreign ideas.
chances, though,
I don't know what.
apparently this is a
that's
British thing. Orion, do you know anything about it?
I've heard a little bit about this, but I honestly, I'm kind of baffled. I think what is it like a? You know how they have not CNN. What 60 Minutes? Is that CNN?
The
I
60
have a
Minutes is CBS, I think.
Like
Where they like
ABC.
they did it. They did like the interview with like Trump and then Biden for the presidential election.
Yeah.
You know, that was like a big deal. Like
No,
60
CBS.
Minutes. Oh, CBS. Yes, it's CBS. I think this is like a more it's like a serialized entertaining version cut by like a half hour, maybe. I could be entirely wrong though.
I don't see this happening ever.
Yeah, it's not happening.
I'm surprised England had enough people to get it here.
Minifigure is gonna give me nightmares.
All right, next up, Southwest 737-800. I don't see this happening either because it's just a plane.
Plane.
And a license.
I mean, I'd buy it if they made it,
Plane.
but I don't
Would
see
you?
them making it.
I mean, City does planes.
Mace is a
This
big
is
Southwest Airlines fan.
Only one I've ever flown on.
Dude, no, man. I'm more of a United. I like getting beat up by my airline courier.
Wait, that wasn't United. That was American.
I choose. No, that was United.
No, it was American Air.
I'm pretty. I swear, United. beat
No,
us
it was
to
definitely
some-
American Air. They also killed the world's
Okay.
largest rabbit.
I changed my mind. I'm an
Right.
American fan now. You know, as I'm a masochist. I fly American.
Mm,
Moving on.
Yeah, not much to
But
talk
can't
about
we
there.
take my emotional support?
No.
Oh, is this the flat Earth?
No, it's not.
Yes,
flat.
it's Discworld.
One of them.
Ah, yes.
This looks like that scene from The Lion King.
Finally,
It
some
is.
Hindu mythology representation. It's the
Actually,
world
series.
turtle.
I need to read. I need to read Terry Pratchett. at some
Oh
point.
wait, it's that thing from Avatar: The Last Airbender, except for with elephants.
Mhm.
No.
I mean,
Sure,
yes, though.
Totally.
Yeah.
The same thing clearly inspired both.
Does anyone have any more thoughts on this? I'm not really into
I
it.
think it's.
Not really happening, in my opinion.
Very
I haven't read any Terry Pratchett. I don't think it'll go through, but
I think it's interesting.
Season and Time calendar. This one's novel.
They'll probably choose this. Novel is their favorite thing.
I like it.
You sound like so disappointed in that, Mace.
Well, if they chose good novel, I wouldn't
a
be.
Lego calendar, thereby making it so that I don't have.
Mace, you become like so bipolar between the things you like and the things that you're only okay with.
I'm not sure that's how that works.
It's like you really, really hate it, or you are pretty okay. You really like it. You know, there's no like in between.
Well, I suppose I'm just disappointed, and it's more fun to be like, "What?" or "What?" You
It's
know,
more fun to
more
beat people up.
His opinion.
just like the
But
They don't come here to hear me say, "Yes, that is okay." You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like this one. I think it's a cool idea, and I'd probably buy it.
I bet they'd have a lot of fun making it work, and it could be really cool if they do.
Anyone else?
nope.
No.
Now
Not a
this
lot
is
saying.
steampunk, so I like it. I don't see it
Ooh.
happening because it's really big. But if it did, I would really like it.
If
It
they
has
did
what
it,
we
they would
call
downsize
visuals.
it majorly.
It looks
I'd rather
really
they
cool.
just do a steampunk theme.
But that's probably not going to happen. So
True, but I don't know. I think they do it before they do ideas.
this may not be
$800
specifically steampunk here, but it's very like Jules Verne, and it looks so cool. I love it. I want it.
I want it. I need it.
It would be cool.
If they did it, I would see them scaling it down quite a bit. So
Yeah.
It'd probably only be like one building.
Hocus Pocus has become really popular lately.
It
I saw it for the
has.
first time last Halloween. It's not that great.
What
I
is
have never seen it.
heard of it so much?
It's some old live-action Disney movie for Halloween about these 3 witches who worship Satan and turn a kid into a cat, and then he dies, and they kill his sister and eat her.
Spoiler alert.
No, this is the
What?
beginning of the movie.
Oh, okay.
like a mishmash of like Grimm's fairy tales or something.
Nope.
No, it's played a little bit more for laughs, I would think.
Yeah, but there is still a lot of like death and Satanism in it.
Okay.
No wonder the culture has gone downhill.
I've not so much seen it.
I'm
All the
not
way.
saying it's
more than
like
seen it.
it's a very lighthearted movie still, actually, but it's very 90s too.
That explains it all.
I don't see this happening, though they are making a
think
sequel to it now, so
What?
Really?
Yeah, I think with all the people who have become big fans of it and the fact that Disney owns it, I think there's a chance. There's a chance.
Well, there's your creative bankruptcy.
next up, this isn't happening because of the name.
Yeah, Lego will never slap that name on a product. I'm
Maybe
sorry.
in 5
It's
years.
a real street name, though.
I
and,
know
like,
it is, but let's face it, Lego won't do it. You know
They
what?
could,
I could be wrong,
like,
though.
like Suicide Squad. And it's called the Squad. This could be Creek, the Rosebud Motel.
That
They
is
would just call it
true.
the Rosebud Motel.
That is true. That's a good point. They could do that.
Or they
They
could
would call
or
it
they
the
could
Rosebud
call it, the Rosebud Motel.
Okay, so
I have never seen this show
I-
actually.
no people who
I-
have, and they
I've
think
never
it's
heard of
really
this show.
hilarious, but
Wait, you've seen it or what? You
I know
said?
people who
No
have.
people And I have personally, and yeah, it is pretty good. But it's a little more adult than even the sitcoms they've already done. So
Even more than The Big Bang Theory?
yes, and even more than Friends.
But it's at least funnier, right?
Than Big Bang Theory,
Yeah.
in my opinion, quite a lot. More than that one.
So
Yes.
I don't think that the adult content in the show itself Lego really cares about, honestly, so I'm not going to use that as a disqualifying factor.
Oh, they don't care about it anymore, surely.
I mean, they did Friends, and if you've seen that show, you know a lot of it.
So I don't know. That might happen, and I don't see it being the thing
don't-
that happens. So, well, the size of it does help.
Yeah, that's true.
Excuse me.
But I don't see it happening.
Next up, Gold Rush Mine Train Roller Coaster.
What?
This one's really
A roller
cool.
coaster
I mean,
or
it's cool,
mine
but
either could happen, but both together, no, I don't see it happening.
No, it has potential. It
It's-
seemed like one of the old Lego roller coasters.
And it's actually has very good part usage, so it doesn't, take too many parts to do what it's doing.
I think it's smaller than the official Lego. roller
Yeah, I think it
coaster,
is
too.
smaller than the official Lego roller coaster.
I
So
want to say it's at least half the size.
Don't get me wrong, it is cool. I just think it pulls in two different directions, and I haven't seen Lego ideas go
No.
for anything that wasn't one
It's-
single thing.
It's the exact direction you would expect a neat little roller coaster set to go.
I mean,
Some
Lego
kind of
has done
mine
like
train.
a pirate roller coaster too. So
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. But pirates have always been bigger to them than the Wild West. Like, always.
Now, number 23, this is mine. This is the one that I want to. It's a small yellow can eat its heart out or whatever. Like this is
Oh,
real.
come on.
This is real.
I could see them choosing this. 23 is cool.
I think the biggest ones I think are like Portal and like this one and dang it, another one that we went over that I immediately forgot for some reason. But yes, this one would be epic.
They tighten up some of the looks of those stars to look a bit more like the painting. Like those grill pieces just don't look right to me.
I'm surprised that Pride and Prejudice hasn't shown up on here
I mean,
yet.
like, if they
I
have
think it
some
could
of
actually
those,
make a great
Yeah.
set. Like period piece sets
Right.
are awesome.
that small yellow could eat its heart out if this ends up better.
What does that have to do with Starry Night?
Pride.
Well,
Well,
Starry-
I was thinking.
Starry Night is art. Small yellow isn't.
No, I was talking about Pride and
What is small yellow?
Well,
do
no,
not
I was
get this
actually thinking
reference.
of like with Glenda that this would be something that she would like And then other
Oh.
things she like on here, like Pride and Prejudice. You know, like old stuck-up woman stuff like that.
Are you saying Glenda is an old stuck-up woman?
She'd probably say that.
News. There's a new version of Jane Eyre.
She's not old.
No, I don't mean it's for the women are old. Like the stuff is old.
Oh, old, comma.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Yes. And I'm not saying women are stuck up here. I'm saying the stuff is stuck. It's 2 commas in here. There's an Oxford comma.
Oh,
I like Oxford commas. I could be wrong, but I like them.
Talk about more classic pirates.
No one can say Pride and Prejudice and Vincent Van Gogh aren't stuck up.
No.
No, I
I don't
just...
know.
I wouldn't say Van Gogh himself is. Maybe his fan, but not
Van
Van Gogh.
Gogh cut his ear off and everything. He was like a crazy
Yeah.
schizophrenic guy who made like LSD paintings. There's no... His critics are stuffed up. Van Gogh
LSD cutting your ear off, that's all stuck up stuff.
No, it's not.
I mean, not even an alien and a redhead. Can
You know,
do
if
something.
someone cut off their ear in Pride and Prejudice, I would like it way more.
That would be spicy.
What's wrong with getting the gout? Is that like, not good enough for you?
Okay, well, I haven't read Pride and Prejudice, so anyway, like... You know, neither has Liam either. I
I have
think.
not.
You don't have-
No.
You don't have a right. It's probably a friggin' banger.
Neither
It's
have
probably
I.
a great-
I have not read it.
I don't
do
know.
say that.
I have tried to watch. I
You know,
I've tried
Kevin
to watch
might
the-
have.
Yeah, Kevin's definitely.
No, not Reddit.
But you saw one of the movie adaptions.
Did you
Movie
watch
and
Pride
the BBC
Zombie?
miniseries.
So yeah, Kevin's
Was it
seen 2
good?
adaptions.
Was it good?
No. It's a stuck-up old woman thing.
So much more to do. What are we gonna do with the rest of the time?
It is very fancy.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to the next one?
Yes. The
Okay.
next
We've
one,
got-
the Fortress Imperial Army.
This might happen.
But it's more pirates, is the thing.
Companion piece to Shipwreck Cove. I see them liking this.
That's fair. That's
Maybe.
fair.
I don't know. I'm kind of burnt out on stuff like this.
Me
I
too.
mean, I think it's neat. I think it's neat, and I'd buy it. But
Breaking somebody out of the fort, then they.
Well, there's a lot more interesting things that could be made than
I
this.
think the entry 25 is a bit more interesting than this.
Entry 25 is
Oh.
basically the same thing, but better.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
I agree, Ryan, but I see them liking it.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is metal.
This one has
Wait,
nooses. It's.
Hung-
I don't think we've seen a Lego noose since Auschwitz.
Wow.
Lego did
didn't
make
have
that
to
set.
in the Auschwitz
I think they
set,
had-
did they?
Kill them.
Lego didn't make that set, to be clear. They produced it.
Is that worse?
True, there was a difference.
But no, there were skeletons with their necks tied, yeah.
Yikes.
This one I at least
Well-
would feel better about than the other one winning. This one has more interesting stuff.
There's
a lot
more
more
color.
character for sure.
We still
Some
have
of it looks-
like 30 sets to get through, so let's keep moving here though. Bakery.
Okay.
This
No.
one's too close to a modular building, and just from what I've seen Lego, they don't do modular buildings, so we're gonna skip past that.
Really period pieces like this one.
Bangladesh National Parliament. Good for you, Bangladesh.
Let's
If
make
they
a great
do that, they'll do that on their own.
Lego has already done
terms.
this on their own with the Brickheads pets that came out this year. So,
You're talking
Lego-
about Lego Doggo?
yeah.
The Bangladesh National.
Oh, and then the
Parliament?
next one is
What?
the Zen Bonsai, which Lego has also already done on their own.
Well, we're zooming through now.
It's just bonsai. The one we've done. But,
Naruto. I could
No.
actually see this happening.
I
like
can see it
this one.
happening too.
This is
It's a big enough property.
This is one of my third favorite, probably. Then.
Have you seen
could
Naruto?
have-
No, well, no, I haven't seen Naruto, but like just the design.
I mean,
of
yeah, the design's cool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's neat.
And it's small
I
enough to
probably
be
should get
financially
into
viable.
watching some of Naruto. There's just so much of it, and I don't know. I could spend my time watching something better.
I
Probably.
was looking up One Piece the other day, and people talking about it ending. Apparently, though, they've said it'll end in the next 5 to 10 years.
Why do they have toes?
I mean, it'll still get an ending before Berserk gets an ending, so whatever.
Doesn't it produce like a lot more content than Berserk though, which goes in like 8-year hiatuses?
Well, no. Well, it took 8 years for them to get off a boat. That was the big running joke. But I had to wait 8 months to get a new chapter that was 15 pages long.
I think they just hire some more guys.
I don't. It's just one guy, but I wish. I don't know. We're not getting the Lego Berserk set anytime soon. That's for sure. But this would be cool.
Next up, we have the Temple of Hermit.
I misread.
I don't see it happening.
I was
Too
like,
big.
wait.
I could see this
It's-
happening. It's not that much bigger than other things they've done.
I don't think it has enough going on to justify the size.
I don't know.
I could see
I
it
like
Kermit.
I love this
The-
architecture though.
the subtlety of it, though, is like what really sells it. Like, this is really, really well made. Like, really well made. Wow.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, kudos to the creator.
This would be nice to have. Like, you could just put it next to your bonsai tree.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See,
It's got a
And
very
the roof
zen-
elevates.
what
Oh,
really wants is he wants this, and then he wants to get a stuff for like a Sekiro minifigure. So you
Oh,
just
yeah.
put it in the box.
Yeah. Lego Sekiro Wed. I need
You
it.
get some like monsters or something for him to fight. I don't know.
Yeah, I could repurpose some like
Yeah.
power miners, rock monsters.
Next up is Ocean House. This is pretty all
there's too
right.
many women.
This would go
I
well with
like
like
this one. It's nice.
Quite.
Ocean
It-
House.
It's a different vibe to
I
the
could see them
fishing
choosing this one.
shop.
Yeah, I think like the thing though is that like it's neat, but it's not. I feel like there are like, what am I trying to say? There are like versions of this that we've already looked at. Not like even the one that we just looked at previous, like the whatever, the Temple of Hermit. Like, I know how they're like totally different architectural things, but like at the core they're like really cool looking houses, like
Hmm.
in the realm of cool looking houses, especially like I don't know, but whatever. I don't think it actually has much of a chance. I can't explain myself properly.
I think it
You're
does.
doing
We've had
fine.
similar-ish things, like the fishing house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But moving on then, Medieval Market. I do not see this coming so close after the blacksmith.
This is the same
Mhm.
guy that done it at the museum.
It does look similar,
Maybe.
but we don't have time because we got to move on to Fall Guys.
It is.
Fall
It is the
Guys.
same
Fall-
guy.
Fall Guys isn't happening.
No,
Fall
Fall
Guys-
Guys,
haven't
like,
made it.
came into popularity for a week, and then
Then it was replaced by
Among
Among
Us,
Us. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. If they make an Among Us set, I'll kill myself.
Didn't we talk about Ratatouille before? Is this another Ratatouille? This is another Ratatouille project,
It's
isn't it?
Another Ratatouille. Yes, it is.
It's doomed
Yes, it is.
like everything else.
Wait, is there an Anton?
I would buy it if it happened. I would buy it.
I would only buy it if there's an. Oh, yeah, there is. There's an Anton Ego. But he's got like the Alfred face. They would totally need to redo the face.
Mhm. You see, the only reason they haven't made it yet is because it's impossible to get Remy on top of the head without giving him a weird little peg.
Linguini roller skates over, delivers Anton the food, but Anton, he isn't looking at the plate or the dinner table. You know, are you going to eat your food, sir? Are you going to judge it? You know, and like, I see you're playing something. Anton Ego, he looks up from his Nintendo Switch and says, "I don't like Animal Crossing. I love it."
35 whole sets in this review period. That's quite a
Oh,
lot.
you want to do the other 25 now?
Yep, we're going to the other 25.
Oh, we're doing both. Okay.
Oh, we got
wow.
now we've got another plane next up. Boeing 737. Wasn't the other one also a 737?
Maybe.
It's just a
no,
plane.
with the-
Oh, look, the Coliseum architecture. We just got a Coliseum. We're not getting another one, even if it's in a different style.
Yeah, and a different scale. Whatever.
Gravity
Yeah, not
Falls
as a-
Mystery Shack. Maybe.
This one is
Maybe,
actually really
maybe.
cool. I like the design on this, and I mean, it's Disney, so they might.
It
They
bugs
might
me
like
that not all the letters for the sign are brick built.
And the minifigs don't look
Yeah.
too bad, so that's nice.
Wait, where are you guys looking at the other 25? I'm trying to find a link to it.
I'll repost it.
Okay, you got it.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
You beat me to it.
There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, that is a shame. Some poor guy, he spent so long making this, and then the Coliseum already came out.
That's not the only.
Mhm.
We'll get to it.
Yeah, Gravity Falls I could see happening.
Yes,
I don't think it's
Yeah.
most likely, but we'll see.
I wouldn't say it's super likely.
Modular
but-
Police Station. Lego literally just released this.
It will never. This
The
will
poor deer. They even included a donut
Wait.
shop, just like Lego did.
Wait, number 5, Bag End. I own I'm literally.
Yeah, this is just a redo of that with the
They
storybook.
wouldn't do this.
The bag
I
end
don't think
set's
you can
already
improve
basically
on
perfect.
perfection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
you can't really improve upon it.
That's like a top 10 like ever Lego set.
Mhm.
This is a nice format though. With
Red Dwarf Starbug. Who watches Siffy channel stuff? 'Cause I assume this is from that.
No, it's
I
from
do not.
BBC
I don't,
actually.
but I'm pretty sure they've been trying to get this Red Dwarf show for like the past like near 10 years going.
Red Dwarf has a small but passionate fan base. Clearly,
Also, those orbs are a lot of bricks.
Yep.
Mhm. This isn't happening. There aren't enough British people in charge of Lego to make this happen.
Next up, we've got another Avatar set. I honestly think the previous one was a little bit better.
I
I don't know.
concur.
I like the Appa here a little bit more.
The Appa here
Wait.
is too big.
Sense. The only
Oh, I
thing
mean,
I
That's
like,
true.
Momo is just
Oh boy, Momo's just a bat with a tail.
it's just so off.
That is something.
I mean,
Uh,
this set even includes best girl Suki.
but it doesn't have Iroh, so it can.
Suki is a
Uh,
forgettable character.
What
That's
do you
true.
mean she's a forgettable character?
Well, when you compare it to the Ultra Chad Uncle Iroh, you're forgettable.
It's true.
Mhm.
Iroh isn't even
Wait.
included in this one.
Mhm.
Wait, Suki is the really flexible girl.
No.
No.
No,
The
she's a
leader of
Water
Kyoto.
Tribe, Water Village, whatever.
Nope, not Water
No.
Village either.
Leader of
Oh, she's
Suki.
Sokka's girlfriend,
Wait,
the second
I know
one
it's not his girlfriend, but what is
one that
the,
lives.
from the Hiroshi Warriors.
That's it, Roshi.
Oh,
Yoshi.
okay.
Yoshi
Yoshi.
Warriors.
Whatever.
The Hiroshima Warriors.
Big
The fact that
Yoshi.
Everyone here watched that show within a year, and I was the only one who could explain who she was. Shows how forgettable she is compared to the other characters.
Within a year. No, last time I saw the last Airbender was in 20.
To be fair, she only
2017.
shows up sporadically,
It's been many years for me too.
and then
Wait, are you
appears-
sure though? Why is she dressed in red though? Because she looks like the
Because
design of her
season
character
3.
looks just like
Season
She's
three.
broken out of prison. where
because she looks
was
just like
wearing
the
that, and then she had
flexible
to- and then she,
firebender.
No, she
person.
doesn't.
could blend in.
She wears pink first off.
Like well, maybe I'm colorblind then. I don't know.
You are blind.
No, you're thinking of God, what's her face?
The one that's not May.
Elastigirl.
Kylie.
Yeah, Ty
Elastigirl.
Lee.
Yeah.
You're thinking of her. You're thinking of the wrong person. Whatever.
Okay, whatever. It would be easier to identify if she was wearing like
From the anime
green-
squad.
Mm.
Yeah, the anime squad. I love how number 8, the classic castle, looks like some guy like took a flash photo in his basement or something.
Mm.
I'm
I
pretty sure
can
they
see this
did.
being presented at Brick Fair.
Yeah, looks
Props
like a
to that
nice
guy though, honestly. Like, it's
Might happen, might not.
it's not that great a set. I'm sorry.
I don't think it's inspired enough to make it, but it is neat.
Leo,
cool
can you
mod.
explain this next one to me?
Open. What?
it's an MRI.
I know, but I want
But
Leo to
not
explain it.
What? Let me
Is,
look at
uh,
the link
I feel like
page.
the amount of radiation would kill some people, wouldn't it, or something?
An MRI is just magnets. It's
I-
magnetic
well-
resonance imaging.
Well, the magnets though are so strong though. Like something is bound
All right,
to go wrong.
so to give you perspective. So, I took the magnet safety training, the MRI safety training at Auburn. So
I
They
just
had
imagine
an
Leo
MRI.
taking magnet safety trainings, like one of those classic horseshoe magnets, and Leo like
How
screwing
many,
around with it on a school desk.
Leo, I know you made it through magnet training, but how many cadets died in the process?
None, thankfully. The one they use for humans is rated for 5 Tesla, and that's not even like that's not really what you do. It was the stronger one for 7 Tesla was too small. I have not seen a MRI machine open like this.
Well,
I'll have to.
this is new magnetic features,
Open.
Leo.
Alright, well, what's this based on?
And wait, what the heck is that
Magnet
doctor thing
inside.
with the eyes sitting there? It's just like
Leo,
some
is that
freaky
for-
mad science stuff going on here.
No. This is for people who are claustrophobic.
Oh.
That's what it is. That's the difference.
Magnet inside.
It's
No,
so
you see,
freaky.
I would actually be more. I would be more comfortable instead of closed MRI because, like, then, like, I don't like having people watch me. So it's, when it's
They're-
open, I would actually be more claustrophobic.
Well, see, that's the opposite of most people, Ryan.
Most
Here.
people are lame and dumb and
For your
and
education.
they play Animal Crossing and stuff. I like closed MRIs.
I don't. This set freaks me out, and the lighting makes it worse. And
Yeah.
Can
the
it
graphics make it even worse. It looks like some like
low
Chinese
res.
knockoff.
Yeah, it makes it look like I'm gonna get probed if I go into this.
Wait here. Wait.
Probe.
The second photo in the lineup looks like we're going down like the Doctor Who wormhole or something. It's like a time machine.
Yeah.
It doesn't put my mind at ease. This one.
My fifth eye is opening. The magnets.
All right, number 10. I like
I do
this
not
one.
put
I
you
want
on the
this
side.
one.
This one picks it back up.
This
There
might
we are.
happen.
This
I
is
can
more
see it
like
happening.
Ooh. Oh, there's no Robert Pattinson
there's
minifigure though.
there's nothing quite as evocative as a mist.
You can get a
shroud
Robert
like
Pattinson minifigure, Ryan.
That is well, especially when the Batman comes out.
Well, yeah, there's the Cedric one. Cedric's gotten a minifigure, right? Yeah, he's
Mhm.
dead.
Yeah.
Figures.
Oh wait, is that the one with the X's on his eyes? Or
I think yeah, it was in the original one.
please look it up.
Very nice.
Is that?
I don't remember. I've got too many
Okay.
windows open to look it up right now, but we'll have to look into that later.
Yeah, he has like the X's on his eyes. He's just dead. Oh man.
Actually,
You know, you can't beat a good lighthouse set though. Good lighthouse set. We need a good one.
Yes, I have my
Okay,
Ninjago Lighthouse. That's one of my favorite sets. So I would like
so-
this
As someone who like grew up on the sea, this one speaks to me.
Now, I will
quite a
say,
lot.
I tend to like red brick lighthouses the best. The white ones are a little
Mhm.
bit more boring, but this is pretty good.
I've always thought the red
Mhm.
ones were a bit tacky, especially when you like see them in person. The
I've
white
seen
ones
them
with,
in
like, the red-
person.
I don't know. I like the.
But did
I've
you
been
see the
inside
tattoo?
several red brick lighthouses.
They look like I don't know. They look like barns. Something about that just seems.
Have you been to
uncanny.
Maine?
It's like a barn. No, has Liam been to Maine? Probably.
I have.
No, we have a lot of lighthouses in Michigan, though. They're on our ginger ale cans.
True.
Liam's like, I've been inside several lighthouses. No, Liam, you've just been drowned in your sorrow and ginger ale.
By several, I think I mean 2, maybe
Okay.
3. All right, next up, Avatar: World of Pandora. I
Another
hate
one?
Avatar.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I wasn't looking at like another Avatar set. Oh, that
This
Avatar.
will not happen now. Avatar 2 will have at least one set, though, when it ever comes out, if it ever does. It will have at
I
least
think
one
this,
set.
this is kind
Well,
of
I mean, it
neat.
was supposed to happen like what?
This kind of it's weird. It gives me like some Power Miner vibes, like when they were in like the lava section. I think it was the last wave or whatever, like with all the transparent, like the neon and stuff.
It is a really
I'll
pretty
admit, it
looking
looks
set.
nice. It looks nicer than the movie.
Yeah, but it won't happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, but it would be cool.
Next up, some anime stuff.
Speaking of
Hey,
things
no,
that
not
won't
some anime
happen,
stuff. This is Spirited Away.
This is a huge set.
It's
It's
too
too big,
big. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's
They should've-
gigantic.
if they were going to do a set, there's so many great sets you could make from Spirited Away because it's such a detailed movie with like so many detailed environments. But I would have loved to have seen, if you guys have seen this movie or like you've seen parts of it, like they could have made the bathhouse part all the detailed like stuff.
Need more Lego bathhouses.
Yeah, and then or they could have done the train like on the water railroad, and then you like where you have No Face sitting next to I forget what her name is. The main
girl
character.
name.
Yeah, that would be a cool one. But this is just too, I don't know.
What about the pig pen? We could do the pig pen.
Have you seen Spirited Away, Kevin?
Yeah.
You'd probably like it. Maybe would Liam like it or no?
I don't know. It's out.
It'd probably
there.
be too slow for him, I feel.
Yeah.
It is very slow.
It's
a pretty good movie though. But yeah, this set, it's not very representative of the film, I don't think.
All right, Jumanji, 1995.
This could happen.
Oh man, I wanted the Kevin Hart Jumanji.
This could happen, in my opinion. I wouldn't get it though.
No, this doesn't even look like Jumanji. This looks like a House of Usher. Why is it cracking on the foundations?
Well, that happens in Jumanji.
Well, it happened in House of Usher first, the superior house breaking apart. Where's my Edgar Allan Poe set? I need one.
Edgar Allan Poe.
But
yeah, this could happen.
I mean, maybe.
I like this. I like the movie, but I just don't know if they could actually pull.
I never watched Jumanji.
It looked pretty.
I saw
lame.
it one time, and I came away with the same impression as Ryan. But,
I feel like it'd be like watching. Have you seen the Goonies? Like how everyone, like older people, hype up the Goonies, but then it just kind of sucks. I don't know.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So I don't think I'd get much out of watching Jumanji.
Goonies does have Samwise in it.
That's
it
true.
has
He is
Samwise.
a character.
But like, if you want Samwise, just watch Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
that's a really good point.
I need to watch Lord of the Rings Extended. Didn't the 4K cuts come out recently?
Yeah.
Oh, so wait, did you see did I even tell you about this? So like the actual normal digital releases, especially like more recent Blu-ray ones, have like this very terrible, like at least I thought this was the default, but apparently not when you compare side-by-side photos. But they have like this weird green tint to most of the films. When you look at the original theatrical releases, it's so much more just like lighter and prettier looking. So now the new 4K ones have more of like that visual style from the actual theatrical releases. So I haven't seen them yet, but I'm very excited to see what it mostly looked like when it was.
We should get them. We can watch them, or at least one of them while you're visiting. If we watch all of them, it would take the entire time.
Yeah, there we go. But I'm very excited to see those.
That would be time well spent.
Very nice.
I mean, you could also watch The Godfather Coda, as I've had that sitting in my desk for a while now.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched it yet. It's just sitting in the box that I have.
The first copy they sent me actually got lost.
So you got another one?
Yes. All right, next up, Little Venice. This one's cool. Leo probably wants it.
Venice.
Looks nice.
Leo likes to pretend to be Italian.
Pretend.
He does.
He is Italian, isn't he?
Basically
How
Italian.
Italian is he?
Basically Italian. Imagine Leo, like the mob holds Leo up and says, "Wait, I'm basically Italian."
Gorlami, you know.
How Italian are you?
Arrivederci.
Macaroni, eh?
What?
Buongiorno.
This set is cool, though. I could see it happening.
Yeah,
It'd be
good
cool if it was
companion
like-
piece to my Hydro Man set.
It'd be cooler if it was the dinner scene from The Irishman.
Auto Union Type C race car. Knowing us, we don't have much to say about this.
This one is kind of cool
You
though,
know,
because it's very intricate. There's like so many little thingies on it. It's
Is it
very
science?
It's a car.
if they if they were going to pick any car, I would want them to pick that car.
I can agree with that.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. The next car, the garbage truck. I would want them to pick that car.
Whoever designed the Auto Union Type C race car should be proud.
I mean,
well done.
To be honest, that's a pretty good automated Lego garbage truck.
Yeah,
the guy
it's just a city set, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a thing to see from ideas.
But remember, 10,000 people said this is cool. I want to see it. As a test."
Also,
no, but
it says garbage truck, and that's a recyclable symbol there. So what is it?
It's still a garbage
It's a
truck.
scam.
I mean, they did approve a typewriter that only had letter keys. So, you know,
The guy who designed the Auto Union Type C race car could probably beat a grandmaster at chess. That's the vibe that gives off.
Speaking of chess, what is this next one?
Yeah, what the heck is this?
How did this get in here? What is this?
I don't know.
Approved. Like,
Did I design
Did
this?
anyone
set?
research this? Because I actually didn't have time.
I clicked on the link and it said this is a board game that's inspired by Taekwondo or something along those lines.
I
Oh,
like
weird.
the line in like the first paragraph here. You may trade Taekwondo or any other martial art, but you don't have to. You must only love Lego bricks.
so I typed in TX Master Games into Google, and the first thing to come up was the topic for the Lego idea set.
Wow.
And literally all of them are related to the. I don't
This
know
was
what this is.
Ugly.
we probably
idea
could have
that-
done more research on it. It might be a fun game.
He may
I
have
would
a
rather
vic-
play real Taekwondo and beat people up.
But
We
the
will
Lego
try.
die element, I do not believe exists anymore, so I don't think it'll pass.
Yeah, it's not gonna pass. We have a
Who
very
voted
interesting
for- Huh.
one next, though.
This
Apparently-
will be my front runner.
Apparently, Milwaukee has an art museum. Who knew?
I want
Milwaukee-
this one to win.
It looks
This
pretentious,
build
Master
looks
Games.
great.
yeah, but this one's fine. This
Yeah, the build's pretty
The build
cool.
looks great.
Yeah.
Is it going to be
I don't-
stable?
No,
I didn't think
a Lego
Yeah,
will do an
they-
architecture version of this building for their own line at some point. I guarantee it.
No, I don't think Lego will do this because it looks too similar to an angel from Evangelion.
What? That's gotta be the reason.
I don't know if I agree with that reasoning.
It's pretty cool. I'm more of a fan of brutalist architecture myself, but this is nice.
Gray squares.
It's brutalism. It's
Next
called
up-
brutalism.
I don't know if this could make it, but I really like this car wash set.
I think
You remind me of the
I think
diner.
it's too close to like a modular build.
I don't think so because it's not modular. It's got more
It'd be
sides.
Cooler if it was like the wash from Shark Tale. With the
No,
whales.
Shut up!
no.
No.
Shut up!
That would be
They even play
terrible.
working at the car wash. Yeah, the song during.
So did that guy
scene.
just drive a convertible through a car wash?
Yes.
Oh
Why
man, it
not?
did. You're right.
He didn't even
gotta watch
chat.
the
He didn't even
interior
bother
somehow.
putting.
I
it
missed
on.
out on the downtown diner too, and I really like this aesthetic.
Yeah.
So I would love this.
Yeah.
Where
can
is
see it
me
happening.
cheese, Gromit?
I can just hear.
Wallace and
disco-
Gromit. British things freak me out.
It looks pretty
With
good.
an anime?
Wallace and Gromit basically is an anime.
Yeah, it's basically One Punch Man.
I've never heard it described that way before. Probably never will hear it described that
you-
way.
You know, okay.
If I were to tell you and you'd never seen Wallace and Gromit before and show you this picture, like, look, this is a Lego set based off an anime, you'd probably believe me, right?
No.
No,
face shape
because
of
I would-
Wallace doesn't match up right.
No, I
for an
wouldn't.
anime.
I wouldn't believe you because, like, if it was based on an anime, it would the Wallace would be a girl and would be named something else entirely.
Oh, that's a good point. Wallace isn't exactly a Japanese name.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Robin might be the woman here.
Yeah, it'd just be like a dog girl, basically. Then I would believe it's an anime.
Very well designed, though. They very creative use of pieces. They did a good job.
Yeah,
You know, though, it's kind of
really
did
great.
they try
about
this before? It's kind of a wasted opportunity though, unless they tried this before. But like the I forget what it's called. But it's like one of the best like things I've ever seen before. The one where like he steals like the automated pants, the penguin. You know, I know the penguin is in this, but it
Trousers
would be
Those
cool.
automated pants.
Yeah, the automated pants are right back there.
No, but like as a scene in itself, I guess.
Oh
I don't
no,
know, I guess this is cool, but like I would love to see like just the scene itself.
they don't have the Wallace heist scene.
Yeah, Liam, have you seen that though?
No, I've only seen like
Oh,
the
you need to see
Were-Rabbit.
it. That's like
We need.
that's like
Oh,
no, the
right.
Were-Rabbit sucked. No, this is
Rabbit's
like
not
peak
like the
cinema.
other shorts at
Wasn't the
all.
Were-Rabbit the first one?
It was the first
No,
full
that's a
feature
movie.
length one.
Only feature length
Okay.
movie.
Yeah.
So, you know, like Shaun the Sheep.
Yeah.
So Wallace and Gromit is like it's like that. It was episodic.
Well, I mean, Shaun the Sheep came out of Wallace and Gromit, so
did.
Well, I mean,
Shaun
like
was-
I'm just
Shaun was in a
comparing
close
that because
shave.
that's what Liam would have the closest thing to base on. Also, like Shaun the Sheep, god tier TV show, but the movies suck. I don't know why. Like the movies for these all are terrible, but
So LQ, what you need to see is a trip to the moon, the wrong trousers, and a close shave.
oh, but like the wrong trousers though. That's like one of my favorite shorts just ever.
It is nice.
Oh my goodness, that I need to. It's been so long since I've seen that. I need to rewatch that now.
My parents would, because you sit down and watch it, but my dad always makes sure we had cheese and crackers ready.
Oh yeah. The same here, actually. You can't really watch Wallace and Gromit and not like eat cheese and crackers. I know
Yeah.
it sounds kind of bland, but like
They-
when you're watching the show, it's the best thing ever.
They even included
That's
in
how
Wensleydale.
British
They
food
have
is,
the box
you
of Wensleydale right there.
Yeah, okay, I changed my mind. This is actually really good. Who cares about the trousers thing? Like they have the trousers. This is probably the best way that it could come out. Like I would be very happy if this passed.
All right.
Yeah, they reference all the great shorts.
Yeah, I mean, like having only seen some of the shorts, I think like it captures the visage of each character. You know, like it gets the feel, and I feel like it's what it needs.
All right. Let's
kinda
move on
reminds
to
me of
Among
the,
Us.
Yeah. I mean, like,
No, wait, no, it's real.
Remember when you said, "Oh guys, hey, you know what Among Us set?"
This
Here
is the
it
sound
is.
of me eating my microphone.
I don't know. I actually think like the Among Us figures are pretty great adaptions.
You know, it'd be great if they had like Yeezys on, like the.
I saw a
Among Us
Ryan
drip.
vent.
Yeah. No, I'm not sus. I'm not sus. God, I feel like dirty. I feel like unclean. Just-
I think this is fine.
I think it's a fine set, but it's kind of open in the wrong ways. I feel just
I can see that. I don't know.
violated.
I would see Lego changing it quite a bit, but I could see it working in
Mhm.
passing.
Yeah. We should play the game for real sometime.
Were you
That'd be
there
fun.
when we played it, Mace?
I was not.
We didn't get enough people.
yeah.
We should open it
I
up
was
for.
walking.
We should do it on a community Discord
That'd be
at
great.
some point.
Maybe. I don't know.
It'd be fun.
I've grown to
What if we
dislike
can get likes
strangers.
and that?
Taylor, what do you?
Join us, Liam.
All right, next up we have a Roman warship. There you go,
Leo,
Leo.
You want this?
Yeah.
Everything
Wait,
Leo
why
would
do
have
they
ever
have
wanted.
This is,
Stone
you
on
know
their
why
wooden
this is
ship.
neat? Look at that stand. That is an awesome
It
stand.
has
That
tigers.
is
That's cool.
really
The stand
cool.
is pretty cool. Where are those tigers from?
City.
The
There's a
jungle, the
water.
city jungle sets, maybe.
Big helicopter.
Tell us what era of the Roman Empire this is from, Leo.
Well, it's not a bireme or a trireme, so it's something before the Punic War.
Is that Caesar at the
okay.
head?
So here's my problem with this model. It could never be.
There's a problem.
It could never be done authentically because there is no lower deck packed full of slaves to
Slave.
man the oars.
Probably.
Are you sure, Leo? There are oars and there is a lower deck.
No,
I
Leo,
didn't
they could
see
be
anything in the
child
description.
slaves. They don't have to be men. They could just be children, and then they'd fit.
That's not historically accurate.
It's
Like, these people were the dregs of society. You
I
gotta
could see
find
Lego
some way
building
to
this.
that in minifigure form.
All right, let's move on. I feel like we've had an Addams Family Mansion pass before.
We had it, yeah, in like the review stage, but it's never gone through. I think actually it went into review twice, and I always like, I like the Addams Family a lot, and I like the nice old mansion, but I don't think it'll ever pass because I've seen this set so many times just on this podcast trying to watch it, but it's never gone through, so I'm depressed.
And next up, some trucks.
Trucks.
Seems so disappointed.
They're not
Why
even
is there not a
trucks.
single train on this? I am so surprised.
That is true. There's no train. There's a Viking village, and this is cool.
No,
There we go.
Viking, yes.
this is cool.
I could see this passing.
I could too.
It has
No,
a big
I
ugly
do.
rock.
I don't know if it's that we can
Shield.
see it passing or we all just think Vikings are freaking awesome.
Look,
That's
we
why.
really
it
biased.
has
Vikings
one of
are
those
awesome.
bridge pieces. I'm there.
Orion,
One of
it's
my
because-
ancestors is Viking royalty.
Leo, you got drowned out. What were you saying?
because Vikings are awesome that it would pass.
That is true. There needs
Yeah,
to be like a giant like drumstick someone's just eating though somewhere in here though. It needs to be a giant Viking
Agreed.
drumstick.
And it needs to be made of wood.
Yeah, it needs to be made
Actual
of
drum
real-
drumstick.
Yeah.
This whole set needs to be made of like actual like real materials and like everything. Just
That would be really cool though.
Like cast all of the just like instead of pouring plastic, pour like molten wood. That's how you do it. Pour
molten wood.
into the mold.
Mhm.
Ford, that's called coal.
Molten snow, molten water,
Yeah.
molten fire, molten flesh,
Yes.
No.
molten parrot.
Secret of steel and everything.
you guys know how
Oh.
hard it is to molt.
I
flesh?
am looking forward to seeing what the results are for both of these. I do think there's a lot of good sets in both of them. Let's hope
Yeah.
Lego doesn't screw it up.
Like they did last time.
What an optimistic note to end it on.
But guys,
Still-
we totally need more airplanes. We
No, we do not.
we totally need TX Master Games, guys.
Okay, the
The thing that Google
way that
doesn't
they're-
even know what it is.
the way that these are organized, like by number, when they're the lower number, like when you get to like 1, and 2 and 5, do those have more votes, right? 'Cause it's
They know it's
organized
just by how soon they got to 10,000.
Oh, okay. Because for a moment I was thinking, man, TX Master Games got more votes than the Viking Village.
Look, no offense to the person who made the TX Master Games. I'm sure they had a good reason. to
Your
make
heart's
it,
in the
but,
right place. We're not saying you're a bad person.
10,000 people that knew what it was when I can't even
British
find out
people
what it is. On
scare me. They know so much that no one else does. Like,
yeah.
This is the future. If you don't understand, so this is what it's like to be old and not understand like the technology and phones and stuff. It's like, what's a TX Master? And you try so hard to understand it, but you just cannot. Everyone else does though, and they judge you for it.
If you don't understand, you're already dead.
All right. That's going to do it for us today. Be sure to comment what you would most like to see made into a Lego set. We'll probably get one of these results pretty soon. There's a lot of Lego ideas sets we're waiting to see official adaptations for, like Sonic and Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh's one I'm waiting for. I want to see how they turn those nightmare characters into something workable.
Mhm.
Yes.
I really want it to be good though, because I want to
think-
buy it.
Yeah, I want it to be good too. I think it will be too.
I think
I'm gonna laugh a lot
Winnie
when it's
the
18
Pooh
and up only.
actually his
Adult Winnie the Pooh. Remember back on like when we were just sharing all of like the extremely like gory
Yes.
pictures of Winnie the Pooh and stuff.
I tried to forget,
back.
but yeah.
All right. Well,
The
we went
Sesame Street set is-
we went way over time tonight, so that's gonna do it for us today. But remember to like, share the video, subscribe, because our subscriber ratio is
Kool-Aid.
way off. Most people listening probably aren't subscribed to the channel. Join our Discord server below, and join the discussion on all the latest LEGO news. So So, for Ford, Leo, Mace, Luris, Orion, and myself, OQ, we thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Farewell.